Hi, this is Mark Cook, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of my course. When students first log in to the course, they will have this welcome message, and in the welcome message it will direct them what they have to do next. I'd like for them to see the overview and the getting started. So let's go to the overview. The overview, I have created a very short video which goes over the goals of the course and a little description here. Don't go into too much detail because I cover the rest under getting started. So getting started, this is basically the format for all of the lessons. There's an overview, the objectives, and what exactly they have to do that week. So they'll start with preparing for online learning here at Delaware Tech, and that just links to preparing for online courses, the website. Then they click the arrow here. I have a brief introduction. That's my orientation video. After the orientation video, I put on some information about the textbook. Then, of course, instructor information. And after instruction information, it gets to the section on syllabus, schedule, and policies. I'm not going to click on all of those now, but all of these are information and students can click through those. I do have a discussion board entitled General Questions, so if anybody has any general questions about the course, this is a chance for them to ask one another or to ask me. I subscribe to this so that I can see throughout the semester if anybody has any pressing concerns. I do have an overview of the units. This course originally was divided into units, so the overview for each unit does show you the CCPOs and the MPOs that are covered for the entire course. And then when you go into the actual units, I have everything broken down by week. So the first one is called Writing Like a Scientist. And again, here are the MPO or the CCPO, the overview, and what they're going to be doing. And really, it's just a textbook reading assignment. But to make this a little bit more interactive, I've given a little bit of background information of what they're going to read in that chapter, and I've ended with a question so that it's more of them going back then, reading the chapter, and being able to answer the questions. For chapter 14, I did the same, and for chapters 15, make a checklist for revision, so I've done the same thing. So it makes it just a little bit more interactive. The activity for that week is called the necessity to write clearly, and that really is based on the textbook information. Under week 2, which is called scientific case studies, they'll be reading a case study. They get to choose one for their own. Again, the overview and to do. Here are the case studies. I've listed all of those, and students will just pick one. And the to-do activity is, again, a discussion board item where they're talking about one of the case studies. And this really gets them thinking about audience and purpose, because when they begin to develop their own research project, they're going to have to take that into consideration. So we've only seen formative assessments up to this point. Week 3, which is called Ethics in Writing, has 2 readings, or really one real reading for them to do, and that is actually a link to another course, Ethics in Science. And there's even a quiz that they can take about this. After the Ethics in Science, there is a little bit of information taken from our textbook, and all students just click on the misleading statement and read something about it. And that takes us to the to-do activity, and this is a summative assessment. This is actually submitted as an actual assessment, and it deals with the ethics and professional organizations governing the case studies that they read. And again, they will need to know something like this for later in, like about week 8 or 9, when we also go over institutional review boards and the governing body for the research here at the college. So that is an overview of my course, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for listening.